I've been doing this new thing, right, called vlogging for my sanity. That's what I do. I post it on YouTube. It's doing good. And I basically do it because, you know what I'm saying, I be trying to convince people that if you just do the right thing and just be a good person, good shit happen to you.
That's true.
So that's why I gotta record this shit. I gotta let people know what you just said.
Yeah.
Because that's real shit. I didn't know nobody was finna help me with that, you know what I'm saying? Finna help me with my runs and stuff like that, bro. I'm in the crib doing the best that I can with nothing.
That's true.
And you literally just came out of nowhere and just was like, bro, I'll help you. Like,
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
Yeah,
So that's why I had to record that, bro. I had to put that out there, like, for my people so they can see that, like, bro, you don't have to do extra shit or be fucking extra or do too much. Like, it don't take that much, bro. Just be a good person to the best of your ability. Because I ain't always a good person. I'll tell you that right now.
You know, I got a motto, right?
What's that?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I inherited this, like, a few years back, like 4.5 years ago, when, like, the last time when I went to prison. And I said, you know, I'm damn near 40. I'm 40 now, but I'm like damn near 40. And I'm like, man, like, it's been like 12, 13 years since I've been back to prison. What the fuck I'm going to prison?
Yeah.
So I told myself, I said, you know what? I'm finna work on every day making that day better than yesterday. So I'm finna try. So my goal for today is I'm gonna be a better person today than I was yesterday.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real
So if you know, I mean, God blessing me. So if I can be a blessing, that's the reason why He blesses us. He blesses us to be a blessing to others.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I can be a blessing, you know what I'm saying, if I can help, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna try to be a blessing. My wife tell me sometimes, she said, baby, you too friendly. I'm like, I can't help how I am.
I can't, on me, bro. I be doing the
You
same
know,
thing.
I can't help how I am.
That's just who I am.
I got a handful of haters, but I got an armful of people that love me.
Man,
you know what
for
I'm
real.
saying?
And then you never know, you know what I'm saying, who you blessing and who you touching. Bro, I got people on my YouTube channel right now that hop in my comments every time I drop a video. One of them dudes from Sweden. And I straight like talk to him. Like cause he like, bro, I'm going through the same shit and ain't nobody talking to me and I ain't got nobody he was like, bro, I'm glad I found your video. Some random dude from Sweden.
Yeah.
Bro, you don't know who you touching or helping, bro. That's beautiful, bro. I love that. I love that.
You know, and I was raised in church too. So it also says in the Word of God, it says, be careful who you entertain. I mean, be careful who you, I don't know the words quite like precise, but you got to be careful of how you treat people because you might be entertaining an angel.
That is true.
In the Word.
That is true.
So I got to try to spend my days, you know what I'm saying, being fair. You know what I'm saying? You know, I respect others, you know what I'm saying? And hope I get the same back. If I don't get it back, you know what I'm saying, I usually demand my respect, but I know how to demand my respect without being hood.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Let me try to
execute with intelligence.
Let me try to break that down. And you're more than welcome to correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like the reason why we got to even teeter with that is because the word demand kind of throws people off sometimes. Because I'm not telling you what to do. It's just I'm so secure in myself that I know what I will and won't tolerate. You feel what I'm saying? It's not. I'm not telling you because I used to have that same problem with the word king. When that first popped up, when people first started doing that, because I'm like, it be dudes who will demand you to call them king. Like, they demanding you to treat them a certain way. And it's like, bro, you didn't really earn that. I don't even know you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You didn't even say, hey, how you doing? Like, how was your day? Like, you care nothing about me and you want me to call you a king? Like, how? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when you walk in that, then you get the same treatment without having to call yourself a king. Like, you get that same treatment. So I get what you mean by demand, but I think the word demand throws people off when you say that. You know, but I get exactly what you mean. I get exactly what you mean.
And like, I like how you brought the king shit up, right? See, because you know, I was taught, you know, like I said, I was raised in church, but I was also taught that, you know, that we are the chosen people.
Right, true, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So guess what? Back in our times, we were kings and queens. And you can see it with a lot of ours. When I say ours, I'm gonna say black people or Africans. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Africans, whatever. However. But you see how we carry, like, certain people carry themselves a certain way.
I just think, like, when it comes to, and maybe because I really do, you know, have the essence of a king, I really feel like if we could rewind time and go back and look at how they was, I think they wouldn't be as different as we are, as we think they are. To us today. You know, I think real kings that kicked it with other kings would call them a king like as a joke.
Yeah.
Cause we know we kings, and it'd be like, but you would just say it's sarcastic. What's good, king? You know what I'm saying? Like on some sarcastic. But I know what you. I didn't have to call you that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when people call you your first name, but they trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? Like when they be like, hey, such and such. Like it's like you didn't have to say that, man. Like, and I get that all the time as a rapper. Like, people try to say my real name. And it's like, bro, come on, bro. Yeah. What are we doing right now? Yeah. Like, what are we doing? But I get it. I get it. I think it's the same thing with the king thing. It's like, you know, it's. You know what I'm saying? You are who you are. You know what you are. You ain't gotta, but sometimes you do gotta.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But
you do.
You know, I learned that, like, as long as I assert myself a certain way, then, you know, like, I ain't saying it's everybody, but usually people, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm gonna say approach, or not approach, but treat you as such, right? Yeah. So like you know, you look at kings, right? So you got good kings and you got horrible kings, right?
That is true.
What kind of king are you?
That is true.
Don't get me wrong, mark my words, we all, as people, we all are like the little letter K. Right. God is a capital letter king, but we little kings.
I get exactly what you mean.
What kind of king are you? You know what I'm saying? Are you corrupt?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or are you 100? Because you had kings that was given, that was 100. You know what I'm saying? That made sure that all his people was eating. If he was eating good, his people was eating good.
But I think, you know, when I was younger, I think a lot of people don't really explain what comes with being a king.
That's true.
Because a lot of people, especially when I was younger, you know what I'm saying, we used to call ourselves gods. They still do. But I don't think people realize what that comes with, because I'm an anime nerd. I've been into like anime and Greek mythology and Roman mythology and Norse mythology all my life. My dad was into it, so that's what put me into it. Like I was just big on that shit. Like Thor, all of them niggas. I used to be. And one thing that I've learned over time, now that I'm in my 30s, there is not no God in human history, in all of the stories that we've told, whether it's Christianity, whether it's Norse mythology, any God in existence that don't have haters.
That's true.
So you have to understand that there's a level of responsibility that comes with this quote unquote God title that you trying to run around with. This king title that you trying. It's a responsibility that comes with that. Because ain't no kings and no guys that don't get hated on.
That's true.
It's work gonna come with it. The work has to come with it. And I kind of wish that was explained a little bit more when I was younger. Because when you feel like you're special, and when you feel like you're a king or a god, when you don't have no context to that, you think that puts you kind of in a different category than everybody else. And you separating yourself is how you end up alone.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I think that, like, what I do, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't talking shit. Like, you can ask my wife. My wife will tell you that. My brothers will tell you. Everybody will tell you. So, like, what I do is I just try to surround myself with people that's like me.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I'm learning how to
like
do
you like believe it or not, I fuck with you, right? Yeah. Because it ain't just because we do business. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, business is business. Like if I ain't want to fuck with you, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
But I fuck with you. I fuck with you because in some ways you're like me. We are like-minded in certain things.
I'm relatable.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One, first and foremost, is because we both black, brother. You know what I'm saying? And like one thing, me and my wife, we go to a Christian church, but our Christian church is like literally like the name of the church is called Barak Christian Church. So you know what I'm saying? So like like we do stuff like even like paying homage to our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? See, we actually, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's interesting. I'd like to come see it.
Yeah, man, our church is nice. It's short. You know what I'm saying? It's nice, man. I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy.
It's right up the street.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, it's right up the street. No lie. Spiritual health is always good too.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with you because we like-minded on a lot of things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, you smooth, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna fuck with bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I see that, and like, you know, like when I first came and you talked to you about it, boom, and you was like, okay, boom. And we was doing that, and then your situation changed.
Yeah.
If I fuck with you, I'ma change with I'ma change with you, with your situation, because I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And that's just being real. That's how it's supposed to be.
It's crazy that you say that, because I ain't gonna lie, I was struggling with that thought process the whole time I was changing. Because like you say, I'm so used to, me personally, I'm so used to caring about people and giving to people. You know what I'm saying? When I can't, I feel like it's my fault.
Yeah.
So when, like you say, like when people don't change with me, I take accountability for that.
Yeah.
And then I start to blame myself for that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, even when the people don't change with me, it's like, oh, well, it's because of something I did. Not realizing that the people who are more important, who are probably going to be more beneficial down the road, are the ones who change with you. And it only might be one.
Yeah. Yeah.
It might not be everybody.
Yeah.
It might be one.
It might be one. See, and it's a thing though, and that's about, and that's just what the kind of relationships that, you know what I'm saying, like that we put ourselves in. You know what I'm saying? I've taught myself, you know what? I don't have to sit there and be involved in a toxic relationship. When I say relationship, I ain't talking about just females. I'm talking about relationships.
I feel that.
Period.
Yeah. Yeah. Because your homies,
period.
That's a relationship.
That's a relationship.
You work with,
that's a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I don't have to involve myself in a toxic relationship. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? In any relationship, it has to build, right?
Yeah.
Everything got to build. So if I can build trust with the person that I got a relationship with, then later on down the line, it got to be something beneficial for myself as well as the other person that I got this whatever type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's business, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, like whatever, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying, if I want to build on this relationship, this business relationship that we got, guess what? If your situation change, I'm going to change with you. You know what I'm saying? Because we've obviously already built up something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess a lot of people don't understand what it takes to build. Yeah. Man, and I actually realized that real hard last night, because I was talking to one of my little homies, and he 20. And we were talking about music. And man, we was just going back and forth about something. And the crazy part is, it's like, I was trying to explain to him that the only reason, I'm like, bro, the only reason why I'm even going back and forth with you is because I know what you're saying is wrong, because I said the same thing. I'm seeing you do exactly what I did, and you're going to fail. Like, I know it's gonna happen, and I don't want to say you're gonna fail like I don't believe in you. It's just, I've seen this pattern so many times, I know what's finna happen. But but that is just such a man, life is something else. Yeah. Life is interesting as shit, because it's like I could see him feel what I was saying, but he don't have no context to it. He's young. Yeah. So he don't know how many times that people have, like when I tell him, bro, I've heard that a million times, there's other people who gonna tell him the same thing, bro, I've heard that a million times. And he gonna realize, like, damn, he kind of had a point.
Sometimes it takes.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing I learned about men, one thing we do.
What's that?
And I think we unconsciously do this.
What's that?
I ain't gonna lie, we gotta bump our own head for us to learn something.
That is really stupid, but that is so true.
That's very true.
That's so true.
I don't care. It can be something as petty as you fucking with some wires outside, and you need to put on some of them.
You supposed to
insulated
put the gloves on. But your lazy ass was like, fuck it.
But you just trying to do something real quick.
Fuck it.
And then you know it, boom, bow. You know what I'm saying? How many times that happened to me? Plenty times.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Well, I was like, let me do this real quick.
I just think that that's just the core of a man. That's just part of a man. I think that's just part of us becoming who we are supposed to be. So, and I think in that situation, I think you should just be patient with him and just know that, like, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna change with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from, but that's kind of slick. I don't want to stop you from doing
shit. I shows because I done got into the shit. Yeah.
This is good. You gotta.
But yeah, I'm definitely.
Let me check this video out. Man.
Oh yeah, definitely. I got you, man. But I'll holler at y'all again, and we'll be back with another episode of Dragon Ball Z.